Hey guys, just testing out some runs on Dragon's Tail. This would be a live stream. Got 4 camera setups, 5 if you include my face, which, yeah. Anyway, we'll start with, I'm running it on analog using the MrSlot box, run on lane 1, which is the outside lane. I'm using I think this is the DDO1 or the O2, just the controller Defalco with 2 uh, sensitivity and brake setup. So yeah, just gonna test that. I'm gonna start off with this car, which is the Polycar Ferrari. Really smooth, really fast car. Track's not super clean, but I just wanted to do some rough laps. I'm not really doing any timing right now, but yeah, see how the cameras work. We'll be doing some digital racing on Wednesday nights, so this would also work for that race setup. Just the camera that's on my face might change to a DSLR. But yeah, the track runs really cool, nice flow. But anyway. How do you guys like the camera angles? Let me know. Oops. Get our first D slot. Hey, what's up, MrSlotCar Brandon? Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's a new track layout. Hey, what's up, Pete? I'm just running some cars on the new layout. Just testing out camera angles. I'm gonna run the new MrSlotCars, Porsches, but they got me straight out of the box, so hopefully they run good. I just want to see what they do baseline, but right now I'm just testing out this Polycar. This is the Ferrari 4.3, I believe, from Polycar. Richie, I believe Dan from Slot Barely Racing gifted 5 memberships. So if you are a member, you have to thank Dan. I did not do that. I I would do it. I just didn't know that was a thing. I don't really do a lot of promotion on YouTube. Woo. And that's a D slot. Yeah. Anyway, like there's 1-inch rubber mats all around my track. So when a car goes off, it actually lands on rubber mats. They're 1-inch thick. So the reason why I don't have borders down the sides is because I mostly use my track for video recording. And I didn't want to have borders because it allows me to get uh, same spot as MP. Yeah. So yeah, this is this corner right here, this one right here. is 3 and 30. So it's not. I mean, the 4 and 15 would be the widest corner Carrera has, but these are 3 and 30 turns right here. But if you don't let off coming down that front straight, if you don't let off a little bit, you'll D-slot right down here. Yeah, I can make the car fly right off the track just like Massimo. Yeah. Um, Mind you, I'm driving analog. He was driving digital. I have more control with the digital cars. But anyway, let's do what we came here for. Um, we got the MrSlotCars right here. So this is the Texaco livery. This is a Porsche GT1. Cars are brand new. Let's put them on the track. See what they do. I'm not timing anything right now. Analog timer is not set up. Um, wasn't planning to do some timing. Just wanted to test all the camera angles. Track looks good. Thank you very much. So let's just see. This car seems good. I know Ernie did check the cars before I took them. So let's just see how it goes. So this Porsche GT1, I have a bunch of them from Ernie. It's actually one of my favorite cars to drive. And this one is no exception. Straight out of the box, nothing done to the car. Handles like a dream. Really cool. I knew it. My daughter loves this car too. She has a purple one. So if you can get one of these MrSlotCar Porsches, they're really cool. Yeah, it's unique in that I can use one camera angle to capture my whole track, and then I got like a whole bunch of other cameras all around the track. Give you a good idea of what the track is like, I guess. This car is amazing. I love it. Yeah, so this is the Texaco livery right here. Um, I love this livery. It's the first Texaco livery car I have. MrSlotCar makes slotted components or uses slotted components. So, do you have to drag strip or is that gone? I still my drag strip is actually so. This front straight down here, this front straight is 22 feet. So I can lay down the 1/8 true to scale 1/32 quarter mile, 1/8 quarter mile, 1/8 mile straight drag straight down this lane here, right over the track. So I could run drag races from this end of the track all the way down. I hope that makes sense. But this front straight here is 22 feet. So right down here, going all the way down to the hairpin at the end, it's 22 feet. So yeah, I can lay down a drag strip if I'd like it. So yeah, so this is the Texaco one, and then um, let's put on. So the Jägermeister livery. So I'm going to throw this on, see how this one does. Should be the same feeling. Like I said, Ernie's Porsche GT1s are really, really good. Sweet cars. Straight out of the box. Don't have to do much. Even when you pull out the mags from them, because the ones that I run are all non-mag. These are obviously new. They do have I believe they have a button magnet in there. Let me double check that. Oh, so they have a bar magnet. right there. But the other ones, the two other ones that I have, which I race regularly, don't have the mags in them, and they run amazingly well. So definitely a great looking car. Definitely a great running car. So see the Jägermeister on track. Yeah, I do have my Lego City in the back there as well, on the back of the straight. So as you're coming down this back straight here, there's the Lego City there. Finally got it integrated into my track somehow. Hey Scott, how are you? Nice to see you here, bud. Just running some of my new cars from MrSlotCar. Oh, this car is so nice to drive, guys. Ooh. Yo, cooking around that corner. Yeah, just let me know about the camera angles. I'll work on audio next, but I like the angles. I think you get a full visibility around the track. I will put maybe a pit camera because when we do digital racing, there will be a pit cam so you can see the action in the pits. But while I'm racing analog, I just didn't feel that was necessary. Oops, there we go. D slot. What do you guys think of the? Yeah, it is smooth. Sounds really smooth. What do you guys think of the MrSlot cars? Do you guys have any? I don't know if this camera does any justice to this car, but it's pretty to look at. And yeah, and the last one I have from Ernie is the Martini livery one. Your cats are watching. Pretty cool. So this is the Martini livery. It's hard to pick between the three because I like all three. So when I was at Ernie's, I was supposed to only buy two, but I couldn't decide which one to leave behind. So I was like, it's okay. I'll just pick up all three. They're just so they're nice to look at. And Slot is releasing their version of it too. Um, yeah, I have the shadow too. Actually, I put the shadow down on the track right after. I have a couple of shadows actually, but these cars are my favorite. Is that the new track? Yeah, this is my new track. This is my new. It's called Dragon's Tail. Obviously, you know I have everything I do is with my dragon. So this is called the lair. This is the dragon's tail. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. It's got no elevation. I might elevate that further stand where the hairpin is using Lego bricks to create about a 4-inch elevation. So it's almost like a banked turn. But yeah, I'll do that probably with Lego, just so it ties into the Lego City. Um, but yeah, probably do that. Yeah, the cars are really smooth. These are brand new out of the box. I haven't done anything to them, but you can see they run the track really well, and they're quick, very quick. So yeah, these are the three MR slot cars. I highly recommend them. They look really sweet on track. They run really well on track. Yeah, you keep a yeah. This is a Warhammer Chaos. I paint a lot of Warhammer figures. I used to be a war gamer, so actually war gamed for over 15 years. Um, Thanks, Richie. Yeah. So let me run the shadow, see how that one does. Yeah. So this is a stock shadow. It's got the magnet in it. I do have another shadow. I think it's upstairs with my other cars that has no magnet and a couple of mods. But yeah, let's see this guy run. Hey Dan. Way past your bedtime. I hear you, buddy. I'm just doing a little bit of running. Sometimes I like to come down and run cars just to clear my head. And I just thought I'd at least set up the cameras and see how the live stream would work. So that's why I'm doing this. I appreciate you guys giving me feedback. Zines, Thousand Suns, Death Guard. I started back in the 80s with the Rogue Trader. Oh, nice. Um, I got into Warhammer in 1995. And I mostly played Warhammer Fantasy, then Age of Sigmar. I do have about 15,000 points of painted Necrons. That's the only army I kept. I used to have over 20,000 painted figures in Warhammer Fantasy and Age of Sigmar, which I sold my whole collection. So the only army I kept was my Necrons, and then I have a couple of stragglers like Forge World stuff. But I do commission painting, so I have a whole bunch of like army components, and yeah, I do run video for a wargaming channel as well. So sometimes I get caught up doing wargaming stuff. This shadow is fun to run too. There we go, T-Slot. Uh, okay. Uh, all right. So this camera right here is Sony FX30. It's USB connected, so it's USB streaming straight into my eCam software. Uh, this camera here, I'm pointing to here. This is a Nextwell webcam. It is a 120. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a 120 degree wide angle webcam. Um, this camera here, that's an Insta360, also USB streaming. And the camera that's on top of the um, hairpin that you can see down there, that is MevoCam. It's a wireless camera, so it broadcasts its feed wirelessly to my computer. Everything is set up through eCam, which allows me to bring in multiple feeds, and that's how it's set up. And then obviously this camera is just a laptop camera for now. Um, but yeah, I hope that helps, SlotCar Dojo. If you have any questions about cameras or anything, you know I'm always fair game. You know how much I love those things, so just feel free to talk to me about it. I'm always open to sharing ideas. Yeah. So yeah, so this is a Porsche GT1. So just like the other ones that we just ran, except this one is tuned for Ernie's Racing Series, so it has no mag. So let's see if I can drive it on this track. Um, we're gonna behave a little bit different. You can see it drifting around a bit, but oops, there we go. Just gotta get used to it. Yeah, so non-mag, obviously more drift, but still very easy to drive. Super smooth, you can hear it. It's very smooth. It's having trouble with its turns. Nevertheless, good fun to drive. Doing a clean laps here. Still do slide there. Got lucky on it. Ah, a bit tougher. Yeah, yeah. It's always harder after you run mag cars to run the non-mag cars because you don't get the flow right. But it just comes over time. Like they say, this is having trouble with this S turn here. So I gotta learn how to drive that S turn. But that's why I built this track. Uh, I purposely built this track with very technical infield, and then it's the super fast straight. I wanted to practice control, so it's okay. I'll get used to it. These are the first runs with analog cars, actually. Normally I run digital, so. Oh, running this one. Having issues here. This car is set up for Ernie's track though, so um, it's very different. It's having trouble with this S. I think it's also because I don't have the outside shoulders on that turn. So maybe I gotta put in the shoulders into that middle section where that skull mountain is, um, just to allow the car, because it kicks out and then it deslots when it leaves the edge of the track there. So gotta fix some stuff. That's okay. People always ask me, do I prefer mag, non-mag? Actually, I enjoy driving both. They're both very technically, they're different animals. When it comes to digital racing, I do like all mag cars. Yeah. But see how these cars are so nice to drive. So if you buy an MrSlotCar, try out the Porsche GT1. It's an amazing car. You won't be disappointed. I do have some other cars I want to test out. I got. Let's just bring this car home. How's the Green Monster run on that track? Well, Massimo is running it today. I haven't run it yet. Um, it should be fine. It's digital, so I have right now. I'm running analog. We can switch to digital in a second, but I do have a couple of other cars. I just got the I just got the McLaren 720S from NSR here. Let's put it on track, brand new. How many feet total length? 90 foot, I believe the track is total length. Um, and I think it's 88 feet on the inside lane, 90 feet on the outside lane. Um, Not equal lane lengths, but I'm not too. I don't really worry about that too much. Um, it's more technical on the infield. So let's see. Let's see if this NSR runs. Obviously, I have not done anything. The front tires and all that seem to be pretty good. So let's see how it runs. A bit noisy. Hmm. Yeah, gotta puff those braids up a bit. Obviously, these kind of cars, these hobby grade cars, like they need a little bit of TLC out of the box. But it's always nice just to run them, get a sense of what they feel like prior to doing stuff to them. It's a nice looking car. Drives really well too. Not a bad, not a bad running car. I gotta do a little bit of work to it. It's a bit rough, so I won't run it too much. I think I gotta open it up, grease it down, do whatever adjustments, get some body fluid in there. But nice looking car for sure. And then we have the Lando Norris F1. This just came out as well. It's NSR. Yeah, DK Moon. I enjoy both. Um, I'm a slot car collector first, obviously, but I do like to tune. I'm just not as fast as a lot of other people because um, I don't get to race a lot, and I might be rectifying that. But even when I race with my friends, uh, they're not like big slot car enthusiasts. So you tend to race with magnets, and everyone just has a good time. So I don't really do a lot of like competitive racing. I do go down to Ernie's and I do put down some lap time there. Save it there. Yeah, another car that needs a lot of work done because as you can see the fronts are moving a lot. So I have to put the grub screws which they provide in and tighten it all up, and there's got to be a lot of lube and everything done. But straight out of the box, good running cars uh, can be a lot better. So got to work on them slowly. And then I got the minis. I really wanted to try the minis out from Skolectric because I got the two minis here. So I bought both because I want to do a racing series between the minis with a buddy of mine, and we'll probably broadcast it live. So I bought both. Do some runs, just like BS slot cars. I love Steve and Cheryl stuff. I think they've inspired a lot of people to do that kind of race head to head kind of stuff. So yeah, I think the minis will be fun. I do have an older mini here. It's from Skolectric as well, but I decided to buy the two kind of racing livery ones. Um, so yeah, let's put them on the track, see how they do. Um, yeah, I still haven't run the Batmobile either. Oh wow, I have over hundreds of cars I haven't run yet, so that's not saying much. But it is fun. Yeah, let's see what these guys do. So, which one's your favorite livery out of these two? You have the blue one, number 60, and then the 77 here. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, which one's your favorite livery? Let me know. Let's see how they run. Should be interesting. Hey, Lighttech. Oh, they have lights too. It's cool. Oh man, they're pretty smooth. Pretty cool. I like it. It's gonna make for a very interesting racing series. Man, they're so smooth. Great buy. Wow, I love it. Oh, You know, this brings me back to when I first got it. My first ever Electric set was the MG Metros. I was 8 years old or 9 years old. It was just a mini oval, but they had these MG Metros, small little cars, super fun. And I think these minis fit the bill. Dude, this is so much fun to drive. Yeah, amazing cars. I'm running out of space on my front straight here. Let's try the red one. So I asked you which is your favorite. This is my favorite. Um, so the red one, I really like this red livery. Oh, it's such a nice car. Wow, amazing. And I D-slot. I love all cars. I have my favorites. Obviously, I'm a big Carrera fanboy, but I think Electric does a lot of really cool molds. You can't deny that. They're different from a lot of the other manufacturers. Like if you look right now, there's so many GT3 cars coming out. A lot of the manufacturers do the same cars. So yeah, definitely, Electric just throws in a little bit of fun in there. So and these minis are so cool and so cute. Um, so I really like the new ones, the new liveries. They're really awesome. So yeah, really cool, fast, quick cars. The last car for tonight, because all these cars haven't been run. There's over 100 cars here that haven't been run. But the last one I want to run probably tonight is the Batmobile, because I've never run that car. So actually, I haven't run Knight Rider. I haven't run these. So this guy here, I've never put it on my track. Brand new. So let's run it. Might as well. Right here. And then if you guys want, I'll switch to digital and run the Green Monster. If you guys want to see it run, let me know in the comments. I'm just having a fun night, just running some cars. And hopefully you guys enjoy them too. Um, what are you saying, Dan? You like the Batman car? It runs great? Yeah, let's see. It's a pretty awesome looking car. Like, who doesn't like that car? I guess it's not for everyone. It's a big car. Got a little bit of imbalance in the chassis here. Interesting. It's rocking on my track. It's funny. Huh. I don't think the chassis is flat. Interesting. Did yours rock too, Dan? Because this car is rocking. You can see it rock. Yeah. I'll drive it. Whoa. Nope. Maybe not. I think there's an issue. Ah, it's electric. Yeah, there's an issue. Huh. The motor is not engaging. There you go. First dud. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Yep. No gear mesh. So I'm gonna have to open this car up. So there's one dud. Um, does it have power to the back? Does it light up? Yeah. Okay. I gotta check this out. Yeah. Seems like I have issues with this car. So we can't run the Batmobile. Well, at least we found that out. So we have a dud. I will put that on my work table and we'll have it get sorted. That has to go to work table. Alright, so do you guys want me to run the digital cars? Let me know. I'll run the green monster for you guys. Digital, let me know. Gotta put all my minis back. Yep, okay. Just give me a couple minutes here. I'm going to right after I throw them praise. Yeah, you know what? I don't like to badmouth any manufacturer because I understand what it takes to make cars, and they try and make the best cars for us within the budgets that they can afford, and it's a small niche hobby. So you know you can't blame. Like there's gonna be a little bit of issues in manufacturing. Um, I don't know. I think we sometimes don't cut the manufacturers enough slack. Um, and I think Schoelectric, yeah, I wish everything that we touched was gold, but I think that on the whole, they do push the envelope in new car design, and I appreciate that. So that's just my 2 cents. Yeah, DK Moon is not a big fix. Like it's a quick fix. I just have to take it apart. Obviously, it's disappointing. If it was someone who bought it for the first time, who wasn't an enthusiast, I can definitely see them having like, you know, issues. Especially because it is a selected car. They're not buying it because maybe then they're. It will be difficult for someone who's just buying it as a enthusiast, and then it doesn't run straight out of the box. It would be frustrating. Um, yeah, I just the only issue I really had was with the only reason I was a little bit upset about this car is because they sold it as a more expensive historic series car, so I expect them to pay more attention to it. That's the only thing. If you didn't put it in a green box and they didn't make it more expensive and they didn't say it was a special collector's edition or whatever it was, I would give them some slack with the misalignment on the fronts. But because they sold it as, premium, then you expect a premium product. That's my only gripe with that car. Right. Hey, what's up, Cyborg? I was just testing some analog cars out, bud, on the new layout. And now they want me to run digital, so I'm gonna take these cars off and then switch to digital. Try and put everything back in order. And put them away somewhere. I'm running out of wall space, guys. good problem to have, but hard one to solve. So, so what are your favorite brands, if you have any? What are your favorite cars, if you have any? No. All right. Nearly there, guys. Sorry about that. Just give me a couple seconds. All right. I'm going to put these guys away, and we're going to switch to digital on one. Few months around. All right. Switching to digital now. Green Monster, I believe, is already programmed to this controller. So I'm using a 3-speed controller. Oops, there you go. I think this one is already programmed, yeah. So here we go. Nice grip. As you can see, I say that, but so the 3-speed is not the actual controller I like to run. This is my actual controller I like to run. This is a Ramjet, so I'll code it to this one. And yeah, so I run everything at 100. So speed is at 100, braking is at 100. I don't know. It's always the way I've done it. But I'm more comfortable with this controller than the 3-speed one. Oops, too much juice. Let's go like a Porsche Spider and Dodge Viper, Carrera Porsche 917. Yeah, nice. I have a lot of flies cars, but they're from 2008. I don't really collect a lot of fly cars now. I do have, actually, that's a lie. I do collect the weathered fly cars because I do like that, like the work done on them. Yeah, this car is fun to drive. There you go, the hubris. Collector GT40s run well. My favorite GT40s are actually slotted ones. Like those things are beasts. Actually, I have some crazy slotted GT40s from 2008. They have like 40K motors and stuff. It's stupid. Actually, uh, we'll leave it for another night. But I'll run like my hot motors. Like I have a couple of 50K motors. I have a 75K motor. Those are hot cars. The good thing about the Omni Slot Box is I have control on voltage and stuff, so I can put a hot motor down on this track. Um, Love weathering on trains, but not so much on cars. I really like the rally cars that are weathered, guys. Like they're really cool. But yeah, to each their own. I think. I don't like all my cars weathered, obviously, but yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a lot of fun. Cars are fun, dude. Yeah, I'll teach you a little trick. I don't know, some of you guys maybe know this, maybe some of you don't. But you can code your cars, you can code a new car to a controller without activating the CU. So I'm going to teach you that trick now. Let's grab another digital car. Let's code this guy. So I got the green monster on the track. I put this guy down. So that white car, I want to code it. I just double tap on the lane change. So double tap, lift up the car, put it back down, double tap, and it's coded. Woo. So both are coded to the same controller. Isn't that cool? You don't need a CU. You don't need to touch the CU to code a car. It's just a quick tip. Anyway, yeah, for sure. Like, um, yeah, I was talking to I forget who I was talking. MP actually. MP was here today, and we talked about these cars. Uh, these are the Auto Art rally cars. It's really cool. They're four-wheel drive, so you can see they have a front and a rear drive. So great cars, great looking cars, right? Don't run so well, but I love these cars. But you know, you collect them, same as the Le Mans stuff. Hey, good night, Dan. You want to close up with the Green Monster? Sure. Put these guys back first. Close up of the Green Monster. You know what? I can actually switch to a different camera angle. Let's go to this one. Let's go. What's going on here? Oh, man. let's, sorry guys, just bear with me for a second here. Give me 1 second. I'm right there. Overlays. And let's pull out a camera here. Right here. And let's make it big. Alright, so there's a green monster. Alright, close up. Give you a close up. So, just the rear end, I did a change. I don't even think I trued. Oh no, I did true the tires. Yeah, true down the tires. That's what it looks like. Scale out a rear end. One of my favorite cars, obviously, livery wise. But yeah, hopefully that works. Yeah, yeah, awesome looking car. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for me tonight. Thank you for joining me as I run more cars. I'll probably do a couple more live streams. Um, yeah, if you have any, things that, yeah, it's a nice looking car for sure, Scott, 100%. I mean, there's a lot of nice looking cars, uh, and I'm just, glad that I have so many of them. They're kind of cool. Um, yeah, if you guys want to see anything else, let me know. I'll try and run a couple more live streams like this as I ramp up towards the actual racing. Probably do a simulation of the digital racing as well to see how the timing and everything works on screen and stuff for viewers. But yeah, look to see more live stream kind of content that way. Yeah, yeah, 100% DK Moon. Hard to pick favorites. But I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for so much for sharing with me. And yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, just give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments for me, if you think I can do something better, please, by all means, just let me know. I will work on probably replacing this camera angle with a proper DSLR. Just got to run the wiring. That's the main issue sometimes. Is just running wiring when there's such a big track involved. But you guys take care. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll talk to you guys later, okay? Take care, guys.